You lied to me.
I didn't lie to you.
You pinky promised.
Look, Leezi.
My name's not Leezi. It's Leezi.
A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. And right now, this man's gotta beat up this giant man.
Well, we cut over to Heulwin, who's talking to the giant man.
I go talk to giant man.
That's right.
And I say to giant man, hey, I like this guy. You know what? I never liked him. I want to give you insight on how to really hurt him. You ready?
I mean, I do like hurting people.
Anybody can crush a man. It is not impressive. But you crush his heart?
It's great. You gotta look spirited. You gotta look like you're ready to fight, because the better you look going in,
Coach.
the better you look going in, the more surprising it'll be when you lose, and that really benefits me from a betting standpoint.
What?
Never mind. You got this, y'all.
You bet against me?
What?
Let's have that scene. What is it that brings you to speak with me while the blood sport takes place around us?
I'm just wondering how I can get the most money out of this bet, if I'm honest.
The house always wins.
House always wins. Is there a way I could be a part of this winning party?
I mean, there are always positions for those who are ambitious and blood comfortable.
Thank you. Yes, TM. Is this a situation where I could profit immediately?
Absolutely, so long as your man loses.
I like the way you think, but here's the thing. I need material, right? And having a giant win is just so predictable, right? You know this.
Well, of course.
Having the little guy win. Now that's what's interesting. That's what people want to hear about. So if there's someone in the crowd who just so happens to have verbal command spells, it might be to their best interest to fell the giant.
And, I mean, it sort of tells the tale of the Tidewatch Kingdom as a whole.
All right, well now I'm highly motivated. I'm back in Donovan's corner.
All right, here we go.
There we go.
So, we're about to do the mini game.
So, this is a game about reducing your opponent's composure, basically irritating the shit out of your opponent. Donovan, I bet on the right man.
Donovan, pull your attack cards and your defense card, and then we will play them against one another simultaneously.
It's been too long since I watched Rocky, so I'm trying to refresh really quick.
Okay. The ref rings the bell.
Ding, ding,
So,
ding.
okay, so you have a jab
Head jab.
and a body strike and
Body
a duck
strike
and weave.
And duck and weave.
All right,
Okay.
kid, stay up, stay moving, stay weaving.
Got it,
Okay.
coach.
I love boxing movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
All right, so yeah, let's
Wait,
describe
wait,
this scene.
it's
Let's
wait.
describe this scene.
I fucking punch him in the balls as hard as I can.
Yes.
Boom!
That's right.
Yeah.
This is underground boxing. There's no
Right.
dirty shots. Keep going, keep
That's
going.
right. Okay.
And then I grab his nipple.
Titty twister.
Twist it!
Hell yeah.
And then I fucking smack him across the ear.
Great. Yeah.
Boom.
They can't catch ya.
Yeah.
Jazz hands.
Next round.
Alright, motherfucker! And then I fucking kick him in the balls. And
Okay.
I fucking poke him in the eyes.
Oh, fuck.
And I say, who's the big man now, big man?
You have downed him, and the ref comes over, and the ref does 1, 2, 3.
Donovan, you know I was gonna cheat for you. But you didn't even.
It's all good.
While this is happening, Leezi is
Mad.
right, watching angrily. While this is all happening, you hear, "Oi, you're Leezi, yeah?" He drops a small leather satchel into your hand with a solid thud. The clink of coins is unmistakable. He crosses his arms over the chest and gives you a slight nod. He said, "Your little group's winnings. Sharp lass. Bet on the right underdog. We're square now." He turns away, disappearing back into the crowd. We're back to where the celebration's happening.
I go up to the fucking big guy.
Yeah. I mean, he's on the ground. He's like, ugh, shaking it off.
Next time, kick a man in the balls.
I'll toast to that.
Toast to you.
You know what? Actually, the referee brings one over.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what? I'll toast to that.
Toast to
right
that.
now. While you're having that conversation, the immaculately dressed gentleman that you talked to earlier said, "Excellent business sense, Saoirse. It seems like I'm going to be cutting you in on the house's dealings this evening."
Well, I mean, once you said the fight was essentially about a pest wearing down their opponent, I knew I had the right man. Do you think he would have won without me? No. He needed someone in his corner being like, yo, kid, I know you're from the streets, you're from nothing, you don't matter to nobody loves you, you gotta get out there and win it.
These
Right?
sort of very hurtful comments must have taken a lot out of you.
It was so hard.
Yeah.
I had to act so hard.
Yes, it's hard to say things like that to people. Yes.
Yes, completely untrue things that I do not agree with.
Yes, yeah.
So hard.
This will
Lord.
buy a lot of things.
So it's 500 split between the 5 of us.
No,
There's
each.
500 each.
To be clear, this is not the same person who gave me the money.
Different person.
Different person. I know.
Right.
I
Because Leezi hid that shit.
Ooh,
I wonder, Leezi, because
I
she's
like
mad.
that.
She's mad.
Leezi's mad.
Yeah. A tall, broad-shouldered man
My favorite kind.
comes by. The person you've been talking to holds up 2 fingers, takes out a couple of pouches, and hands it to you. Nobody else is here, also.
I know. Nobody's fully in on it. I have choices to make.
Anyone around Aegisport knows to find me at the Seawright Estate.
See right estate. Alright.
And then he disappears off. Yeah, he gives a little wink and then disappears off into the crowd as well.
Alright, everybody. I've got money!
Splendid.
Am I selfish? Yes. Do I love a party? Also yes. So I am sharing.
Alright, so yes. Caden Seawright's right-hand man here has handed you 2 pouches, each of which contain 1,250 gold.
And I can give back.
That's like $1 million.
I should have taken more, but I'm such a good person.
Hey, shouldn't I get more because I got my fucking skull beaten in?
No.
I use
No.
the spell slot. Shouldn't I get more?
She used a spell slot.
Shouldn't I get more because my nose is broken?
I only have so many spell slots.
Shouldn't I get more because my ribs are bleeding?
No, that's normal for you.
I told
It's
you
how you
not
are.
to, and you said you wouldn't.
I had to prove my
So-
manliness.
He had his fingers crossed behind his back. It negates the pinky promise. So
That
it
does
actually
not.
was not a lie.
That does not. It was exactly a lie.
Leezi, I've never seen this side of you. I'm so proud.
Well, you've never betrayed me before.
Why don't we have fight club between you two?
I mean, do we want the fight club?
No.
Leezi's
No.
mad.
You have
Oh, we
fight
really
guards.
got
Go
to
for
do
it. Go
fight
for
club,
it.
baby.
I don't even know if I can get involved this time. I don't know who to coach.
You
between
could
the
just
both
shut
of you.
up.
Oh, snap.
Shots fired. Blah,
I'm sorry.
blah. Why are you mad at me?
Because the pinky promise, Donovan, obviously.
Listen, I'll pinky promise you I'll never do it again.
That doesn't mean anything anymore.
You can see his other hand this time.
I'm more afraid of you than that giant Goliath.
As you should be.
When you point over, you catch his eye, and Gorvin's like, "Wait, you backing down from a fight?"
I would never back down from a fight, Gordon.
All right then. And I'm betting on you, brother. Uh-huh.
All right, Lizzie. Let's fucking this.
Anything else from the peanut gallery over
All
here?
right, kids, just remember that you're dog shit. You're from nothing. You're gonna die nothing. So fight like your life depends on it, because it does.
All right, let's see the first round of attacks and defenses.
Fucking hell. I don't know what the right choice is to make on this one. I mean, Leezi seems to have the advantage, so do I bet against Leezi in favor of Donovan again? I mean, he did just... God. Because he just beat the big guy, so is he now the new big guy?
He's a favored. He's favored.
He's favored.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess I'm in Leezi's corner for this one.
All right.
All right, Leezi, so everyone thinks you just live in the kitchen, right? They think you Greasy Leezi. That's an insulting nickname.
Listen, Lizzie, I never hit a girl, all right?
I would hit you.
All right, bring it on.
All right.
Fine.
It happens, but he ducks and weaves and gets out of the way. All right. Here we go. Next
We're all
round.
gonna hit
Next
a
round.
girl.
But let's see the scene though.
I told you I wouldn't hit a girl.
So you try to hit her twice.
Can I just like...
You Wile E. Coyote him over. And the ref comes over. Oh no, and his hat even
Not the
fell
hat!
off.
Not the hat again!
Give me the hat.
I would sooner die.
Caden, see right?
Yes.
Comes up and he hands you a dagger. It is a blood sport.
Okay, Leezi, so this is getting kind of crazy. I just feel like we need to step in here. You don't need to kill him. He's already
ahead,
down.
do it.
Look at him. Look at how sad he is. He tied himself out like a toddler. Look at those tears. Those are toddler tears. He doesn't need you to kill him.
I'm nothing without it.
Ooh.
It's my hat
How do you like lice?
How does failure feel?
Horrible.
Great. Fuck you.
Mm.
And I walk away.
A cloaked figure approaches you. It turns out it's Maeve Marwin!
Hey!
I follow. Okay, I mimic. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, let's do a quick insight on these.
7.
12.
13.
13,
I got a
12.
10.
You guys notice that the disguise that she's wearing, it's like somebody's trying to seem like they want to be disguised, but they actually want people to know who it is.
Maeve, you're a 10 again. You clever doll. You
Maeve.
clever girl.
Maybe.
No, don't say my name. Maeve Marwin too loud.
Oh, yes, our friend Maeve here.
Yeah.
It's crazy how she would come in such a...
I can't be spotted around these parts
Oh, no, of course
because
not.
this is a bar that's run by the Anchorway. Ah.
The what now?
Oh, right. So we have sort of like two governing factions here.
Uh-huh.
Let's start with the Anchorway. They're the faction that wants things to go back to the old ways. You know, pillaging, smuggling.
All the good stuff.
Yeah,
That's right. All the
that sort of
oldies, all the
thing.
goodies.
Piracy.
Classics.
You know, and the Wave Wardens. That's the name of those who want for the crown to have an increased presence here. There is a mine here. And here we mine something. It's called Blackstone. It's what the towers are made of. It's been here for thousands of years, longer than anybody can remember. The crown has started mining it because they've found a way to use it. It's important, I understand. But, I don't know. There's just something about the way that my life has been predetermined by what my family expects of me that I just want things to be different, you know? And that's why I come here. I come to the Fight Club. On the side of the Anchorway. In a place like this, even though my family's interests align with that of the crown.
So you're rebellious, but ultimately you still go home to a comfortable life.
I have a comfortable life, but it's not the life I want.
So what do you want?
Do you want to slum it with the rest of us?
You know what she wants? You know what she wants?
I know what
Let's
you
find
want.
out.
I
You know what she wants?
want.
And I think you guys are going to be able to hop in here. She takes her drink. When dreaming, I'm guided to another world, time and time again. And she knocks the stuff on the table and she hops up onto it.
What
And
is
she's like,
happening?
at sunrise, I fight to stay awake. Or wait, asleep, 'cause I don't want to leave the comfort of this place. 'Cause there's a hunger, a longing to escape from the life I live when I'm away. Come on, let's go there. You're gonna recognize it in a second. Let's ask, can we stay? Can you take me higher? To a place where blind men see. Wait, you guys know this.
I love this
Can
song.
you take me higher?
That's the only part I know.
To a place with golden streets. Okay, well anyway, that's her mission statement.
Love it.
This changes everything for me. I know one line of that chorus, but that was enough.
I heard this song at a grocery store yesterday.
This changes everything.
Maven,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you have my sword.
Maeve.
I have nothing left but my sword that I give to you now, Maven.
It's very
It's the
symbolic.
last thing I have.
All he has to do is recognize that he betrayed me and apologize, but he won't.
It's a very personal conflict.
This is.
He did not. I would have
Leave the
known.
five of you
Yeah.
alone
No.
instead of
I
five.
have.
My brain hurts, but I have something to say. Lizzie,
Leezi.
I'm sorry.
For what?
Oh, yeah. Did I pinky promise you?
You did.
Well, I'm sorry. I pinky promise everyone. I pinky promise her. I pinky promise
So
her.
it's not a promise.
It means nothing.
It means
from him.
nothing.
Yeah.
It might as well be a
I
sneaky
thought
promise.
it
Yeah.
meant something.
I pinky promised 100. At least 100 people.
Yes.
And you know, it was just, it was just a spur of the moment. Well, I'm sorry.
I think it was her first pinky promise. In
In
fact.
fact, yes, it
Oh,
was her.
I didn't know. And that was insensitive.
It was. It was stupid. And I'm keeping your hat.
I am now Donovan the Prideless. For all to know.
So, what was up with that song? Are you a bard? Is it you're literally a dream to be a bard like myself? Or was that a metaphor? Just let me in. I'm a literal thinker.
I was accidentally very literal with that song.
Can you take me higher? Do you love drugs?
I'm the daughter of a very rich and powerful man. I love drugs.
You
okay?
know, I
And I'm
first
like
realized
23.
I loved substances when I was like 6 and I took Robitussin. I imagine it was similar for you.
Yeah. Oh, I would fake a cough, I'd
Just
fake I
be
couldn't
like,
go to sleep.
Oh, I'm so tired. I could use some Robitussin.
I did drugs too once.
Cool.
Oh, yikes.
Oh God, I didn't think I was capable of this. I'm starting to feel bad for him.
I mean, this is... okay.
I lost my hat.
Donovan the Hatless. I think
Nice.
that's a good name for him.
I agree.
There is something more I can achieve in this life than just being the heir to one of these 5 kingdoms.
Yeah, probably.
There is a ship
A ship?
that can sail
Where?
between the waters of the life and the afterlife.
Whoa.
Whoa.
The eternal tempest.
Whoa.
The ship captained by Wavey Bones.
Wait, you've been there!
You've
that
been
was
on the eternal tempest?
that was
Yeah.
just something I talked to them
He
about.
fed
It
her
was
grapes,
It was
you know
a
what I
cute
mean?
fantasy.
She kind of like... yeah.
Wait.
Fed her grapes. I'm sorry, but
I-
come on.
Yeah. I'm naive, and even I don't buy that.
You said with Wavy Bones.
Did you miss the entire motion of the ocean conversation?
I do not know it.
Donovan has little birds flying around his head because he's been concussed.
Oh,
She hit me with a frying pan.
she does that.
What do you want with the boat?
I want to sail beyond the reaches of the kingdom of Tidewatch. I want to sail to the end of the world and beyond. I want to sail to the afterlife and come back. And only the eternal tempest can do that.
Can you take me higher? I see you were very literal. I appreciate that. I'm on a level with you now.
Place where blind men see with golden streets,
yes,
the
yes.
afterlife.
Okay, what's in it for us if we help you with that?
Well, I mean, Wavy Bones is the one who is keeping you specifically here in Aegisport.
This is true.
So it seems like if you want to try to find the king, I heard some reports.
Care of Wavy Bones.
Yeah, there was some reports that somebody saw a dragon on one of the islands nearby here. A place that I know the crown, because of my connections, that the crown has been trying to establish a foothold in.
Say the island that the king has been trying to establish as a waypoint, a place to control the seas from, his Hawaii, if you will.
Yeah.
So,
It may be the case that he flew his dragon there.
yes, and Wavy Bones' ship, I imagine, is quite a good ship.
The terror of the oceans for more than 200 years.
Say we get you this boat, we use it for all our adventures, we use it to regain the king, you perhaps, assist us in ways with this, and then we let you take it to the end of the world.
Yes, what is interesting about that, Maeve, if I may level with you.
Yes.
Okay. Wavy Bones, for me to return to him, he will need something, a show of good faith from me. And it does involve probably somebody being burned alive.
Whoa.
Right.
What?
Okay.
Who?
Who's gonna be better
Who's
than
gonna
what?
I don't tell you guys everything. I don't
No,
know. Maeve.
clearly
You have
not.
to tell me who would represent the cause that would make Wavy Bones happy.
This
tell
is
you.
Aztecian god sacrificing people's lives.
There is a ritual that's performed here every year near the Obsidian Tower. On the 11th day of the 9th month, there is a prayer offered to the sea god Thalassus at the Obsidian Tower. They memorialize the falling of the tower by foreign raiders. And through my studies, I've found that if this ritual is interrupted, the curse that binds Wavy Bones to his ship, that prevents him from coming on land, could be broken.
Let's
Easy
go.
thing to
Also,
say.
if he leaves his ship unattended to, we could perhaps, what is it, that thing you do with ships? You
Commandeer.
Commandeer, thank you!
But he
We
will
could
become
perhaps-
he will become a real boy.
On this island, that's not my
A
problem.
handsome, dashing man. Don't we want to introduce him to someone?
She doesn't need to be introduced, she's already met him.
But as a ghost, she's made him ghost.
That's true.
It just seems very unlikely to me that some foreign raiders would know your land or your ritual at all, It just seems like very likely that actually you guys were a part of it. And maybe I'm just saying I don't trust you.
There's been a number of the Anchorway who believe what you believe. And they think that was something that we did instead of these foreign raiders.
It's not like you used it to motivate a war
I
on
was
the
going to say,
people or
it
any
does-
kind of
it-
waking up.
Yeah.
I just know that there's something about that tower that doesn't sit right with me.
Seems like you need to do your own research and not just trust what your ancestors tell you.
I think we're all in agreement. We
What's
all want
stopping
to
you,
interrupt
Maeve?
this ceremony.
I feel
Allow
like we do.
Wavy
yeah.
Bones to come on land, interrupt this sham.
Then I'll cut his throat off.
I went into the Obsidian Tower, I read some tomes,
Mm.
right? And it seems like in order to break the curse, there's a couple of things that we'd have to do. The first is we'd have to interrupt the ceremony. And the second is that we'd have to bring an artifact of immense power to the sea with Wavy Bones in order for him to break the curse that the sea god Thalassus has put onto him. And I don't know, my heart tells me that there's something going on in the burnt tower that can help us with this.
Sounds
Should we check out the burnt tower?
Yeah, do we have to sneak in? Let's sneak.
Before we do that, I want to secretly cast healing word on Donovan.
Aww.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
6 health points back.
And then I have it in my head.
Donovan the Scrimador is back. No longer powerless. Donovan the full of fire.
Big moment, big moment.
Yes. Thank you, Leezi.
And let me tell you, I'm really grateful that I was here for this moment amongst you all because I feel like we're going to be fast friends.
You'll probably die in like an episode if I'm honest. That's what we do with our friends.
What an episode.
Leezi, I have to tell you, I'm sorry.
Leezi.
I think he's saying you have lies.
Did you put my hat on your head? You know I have life, right?
So I did heal you, and I did give you your hat back.
Donovan,
But you have not regained my trust. I felt bad for you.
and I feel bad for me too.
Good. You should.
Right, Donovan rushes to that tower.
That you resolve that you will be going to this tower to find whatever it is that Maeve believes can help break the curse of Wavey Bones
Do
on the next episode of
BYODnD!
All right.
Good job, guys.
A lot
Really
was
good.
done. A lot happened.
That
a lot
was
was
fun.
done.
That
I
was
was
fun.
afraid
that was a really good wrap up.
That was
Yeah.
actually. That was very satisfying.
Very good.
I was
Very
worried,
good.
but I'm glad you guys stuck to your guns now because it was very satisfying.